Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail back with more Starbound, and today we're going to be actually saying goodbye to this planet, and it's going to be for one more interesting ride here. I did go ahead and plant the Sprouts chest guard, but of course this is beta and we can walk and talk about what's going on here. First off, I did at the end of the last video have pretty much enough pixels to actually craft the chest guard, but when I crafted it I got a bug where I spent 1,000 pixels but I got no chest guard, so I still have the copper chest plate. Had to end up farming them all over again, and then I learned TIY, or TIE, put some very good news out there today, that they're actually going to be putting in a patch that does a few things, and this will be tonight, at least on the night I'm recording. That patch includes decreasing the pixel cost for all kinds of stuff, which is fantastic, and also adjusting some of the other recipes, and also adjusting that spaceship that I fought before. Now, one bug that I'd love to see them fix is dropping down these platforms, because if you press and hold down, you just keep falling and you can kill yourself really well. But yeah, they're adjusting the spaceship boss, because some people were actually cheesing it quite a bit by just hiding in the dirt, and that was a good use of damage to jump. Yeah, they would just make a little pit like this, hide in the dirt, and the spaceship can never crush them, and they kill them with a bow and arrow after a long period of time. And that was not how the fight intended, so this is beta, so they're changing that. Now the spaceship's even harder because it will crush blocks, and you kind of got to kite it across the world and keep moving. Plus, they're also changing it to be from a level 10 enemy to a level 9 enemy. And kind of as a result, I am going to wait until the patch comes out before I take it on. I know I wanted to take them on when I completed my iron set, which I did, and I did get quite a bit of silver here. Not quite enough pixels to make my silver gear, which would have me at level 10. So what we're going to do here first today, I already have a planet and sector in mind that I want to go to, because we are going to be moving, and I'm starting to get the itch to make a base here so I can have something more than my ship just to stick things on. So we will be having a base building episode in the future, which is exciting, and I do not think these guys are hostile. Let's kill them anyway, because level 5 enemies are fun. But what I'm doing here first is I just wanted to show you, I did do some more digging off camera to try and gather resources. Those guys I know are hostile. So, there we go. I think I killed them. Yay, bones. But yeah, we're just going to go all the way down this pit, because I dug and dug. I desperately looked for resources. But remember, this is a threat level 3 planet, and I got to remember exactly which way I went here. And because it's a threat level 3 planet, there's some ores that you'll be able to get, there's some ores you won't be able to get. And I tried to go as deep into the ground as I could, and I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yep. Gotta go the other way. Gotta remember kind of how I want to cross this path here. But yeah, I guess the issue is that eventually you're going to keep going into the planet until you get to the core. And by that point you should be at the best sort of resources you can get. I'm not going to attack these guys because they actually have some pretty devastating attacks, and I don't feel like dying. So let's go ahead and just take out this Joker. Shouldn't be too hard. Did miss my timing on the bow there. Yeah, that guy, I have been killed by more than one of those guys, so that's not fun. And I just about fell into him anyway. There we go. I'm playing this fast and loose right here. But yeah, so what we're going to do here is just go, I'm going to show you the pit, kind of where I went into the bottom here. And I know I did bypass the Apex research facilities that I got before, but there are some interesting things that I found, such as purple dirt. There is a white flash there that happens every time. I don't know why. Oh, and another thing that I discovered, I don't know if I put this last time in the last video, but we're going to do it again in case I didn't last time. But if you type /show hunger, you can have the hunger meter go up and your hunger level go there too. Nice beta command. And anytime you want to retype a message you put in before, you just press Y. So you can show the hunger thing multiple times anytime you want to pull that up. Good way to do it. Now if you're using the text chat for other things, doesn't work as well, as we get some nice creepy bones here. A bunch of copper that I'm going to ignore for now. And another nice thing is that with my dash boost is that I can actually negate fall damage entirely, which is nice. But I did do some digging down. And this is a pretty scary room of bones, but there wasn't too many threats here, in fact. However, I'm officially starting to call these troll boxes, because every single one that I've opened so far has killed me. And I know that's not how they work. There's plenty of them that'll give you good things, especially buffs and things like that. This is not the way either. But as you can see, I had to do some interesting caging stuff here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna, as a rule, kind of avoid them unless it's kind of an interesting situation, because I have died every time I've opened up one of those with some kind of explosion. So troll box, hoe. You can see here we're getting deeper into the ground. The cobblestone is changing. The cobblestone is really changing. I actually did have one amazingly, I didn't die, and I don't know how, fall when I was going here before, but this wasn't it. But you can see I did miss some things. So we'll get a few tiny pixels here. There's not a lot to be had. There's iron, but I have enough iron. Yeah, this is where I fell. And I actually fell when it was completely dark, so that stunk. But you see, we're down here. This purple stuff is actually, let me get my inventory out. I should have some of it in here somewhere. This is obsidian. Obsidian, it reflects the light. So I'm at the obsidian level, which means typically in Terraria terms, I'm deep. And I think this happy looking little guy is hostile. No, he's not. He's friendly. That's kind of shocking. But you see, we are down here. We're getting much, much more actual, like, bigger blocks of ore. So I was kind of excited about that. I was hoping I'd see some silver. I did manage to get a little bit of gold, but you're going to see here just how slow it is to dig into obsidian. Keep in mind that I am using a silver pickaxe. But yeah, this is just an instructive video, at least in part to show you this is what it's like when you're going down, down, down into the bowels of the planet. Just arresting my fall damage there, and I think left is the way to go. Yeah. And you can see, oh, we're at the red. Here we are. This is how far you have to dig to go to the bottom, and that's dirt that I placed there myself. Apparently there's some ores that you might be able to get to. But once you get down here, you're down here. And that's it. I've reached the very bottom, and I don't actually know what that is. That's interesting. Let's grab it. With the matter manipulator, of course. Is that something? Is it just a landmine? I don't know. Well, whatever it is, I got it. And nothing came up, so I don't really know what that is or was. But yeah, there you have it. That is the bottom of the planet. And you know what? Just because I'm only at a tiny amount of pixels, I'm just going to deathgate back up. It doesn't really matter, so let's go for a dive. Alright, we're swimming, we're swimming. We're going deeper and deeper into the lava. And this is pretty exciting. We are going past a bunch of stone, and you can see my matter manipulator going crazy, and then I pop because I'm on fire. Pretty nice stuff. So, yay! I'm sure there's some more dramatic thing I could have done. It's like, I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Burn, baby, burn! And I don't like the texture glitch there of having the leaf and everything. But, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the surface and just gather up my things. I actually had to make an iron bed, which does not seem to heal any faster than the regular bed, which makes sense, I guess, because wooden bed, iron bed, something bed, but I'm about to have to kill a thing. So let's kill all of you, just for some bonus pixels. I don't care about the tiny amounts of damage I'm taking. So yeah, we're going to another world. And I did make some mistakes the first time I traveled, and I'm going to go through what those mistakes are. And after scouring the scouring kind of the area around me, I tried to fix those errors. So let me just make sure. Good. I have had some recording hiccups when I've done that transfer before. So I do have a storage locker, and my inventory management still sucks donkey something or other. So I can actually shift click some of these things in here. But for now, I'm just going to kind of take the big things and move them, because I do want to just get to what I'm talking about here. Stone furnace. Actually, we'll do this once we get to the right place, because there's some key items here that I want to keep. Fluorescent light, don't really need, probably could in there. And the other reason that I'm really moving as well is that I need more plant fibers. I need a planet that actually can give me some fibers, because bandages are very, very important for survival. Pink top, I should probably just get rid of that. Casual pants, same thing. I know I look like I'm not wearing pants, but I'm also a Florin, so whatever. Yeah, so you can use unrefined wood or coal in there to get fuel. There's other possible fuel resources at some point, but those are the ones that we got right now. So I'm at 328 fuel. That means I can travel to another planet. In the local system, there's a level 6 snow planet. There's a level 9 moon planet. So those are way too much. Snow, just because I don't have a lot of ways to deal with cold. moon because of that. So let's look at here. There's other planets on this sector, but when I was looking around, I'm looking for a threat level 5. Snow could be okay, but there's just, like I said, I don't like dealing with the cold. And moons are actually a lot colder than snow, so I want to get a temperate place until I can get some better stuff. So there's a forest level 6, but level 6 is going to be a lot to bite off at this point. So there's more moons, there's a level 5 desert, but once again there's no guarantee I'll get plant fibers there, so I don't really want that. So I'm looking for a level 4, level 5 planet that's a forest. And you see here the other issue is that once I get kind of beyond there, I'm going to be stuck. There's not a lot of places to progress. And I want to actually go to a planet that does have, or a system that will let me progress and stay in there because it's going to cost a lot less fuel. I can farm it a little bit. So after looking around a little bit, we're still in the alpha sector, which is what that A is for up there. And we're still in the early game. I did find Alpha Mense 80, which you can see the coordinates right here if you ever want to dial them up. And you can see this is a planet. You want a system with a lot of planets, and you want to find some kind of progression on them. Like you see here, level 4, level 5 desert, level 1 snow, so maybe someone got unlucky and started there, level 1 forest biome, level 10 arid, so I can go to another arid place if I want to. It's here, level 8 snow. I don't mind going to snow eventually, because there's a lot of level 8 snow planets here. And a level 8 moon, which may be interesting to go to as well. But where I am more excited to hit here is this place, a level 5 forest biome, followed by a level 7 arid. So I'm going to be able to progress here and then go to here, and it's going to take minimal fuel. Now to get here first, I'm going to be having to spend quite a bit of fuel. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and go say bye-bye to this planet that has given us some good resources, had a really interesting apex base. But let's just go ahead and not matter manipulate. Let's use the bed. Why am I right-clicking? I've been playing this game long enough to know better by now. So we're going to be sleeping through the FTL jump. And yeah, this is going to be a nice new journey, a nice new adventure. One good strategy that I kind of strayed away from, that if I were to start again, and considering this is beta and there will likely be character wipes, I am going to have to start again at some point, is that I'm going to do a lot more planet hopping the next time around. Try and get my gear up, try and go from planet to planet, even multiple level 1 levels, because they're big, strong enemies that'll drop unique items. There's chests on the surface that can drop some really good things. But see, we're not too far. That didn't take too long. So let's wake up. We got to get back to the piloting here, and you can see that we are really low on fuel. So we're stranded here, this level 5 one way or another. But more importantly for me is that I believe this is actually going to be a bigger place to explore, because this is not a moon. For the first time in this playthrough, I'm actually going to be going onto a planet. So do I have all of my appropriate gear in place? Let me just organize it. Furnace, campfire. I have some seeds. I have some stuff. I actually found an iron anvil in a chest, which is kind of dumb. And I found some bombs too, which could be good eventually. So here's all this stuff. I have my travel bed up in my inventory, and I have a few chests. My goal is hopefully this planet I can build a base on, because it's actually a planet, not a moon. But here we go. Alpha Mense 80. And look, we have vines. We have one of my favorite songs from the soundtrack. Already looking good. Let's go ahead and set up base camp. So we're going to keep our crafting joint over here. And I have been using dirt blocks judiciously. Let's get out of the inventory here just so we can put some alternate dirt down. And I know it's not native soil, but yeah, we are invasive, I guess you could say. So good for me, right? Setting a good example for society, and I did not actually want to do that, so let's manipulate that out of there. Oops. And we already have a lot of trees to hack down, which is a good start. And let's see here, I want my loom over here too, so this is not the best crafting section I've ever seen. In fact, let me just go ahead and do this now. This is going to be a temporary base until I can set up a much better base of operations. So we want the loom over here. We want to have our crafting stuff on one side. We have our anvil already, and so it's going to be campfire. Wherever the campfire went, there we go. And the furnace. So we'll keep our smelting over here. You can't smelt food And I probably should make a farm, but I'm going to do that a little bit later, because first thing I want to do is explore, and immediately I had no idea this is here. We have some possible invasive species. We have, oh, a blunt prodder, a crappy axe. Is it better than the weapon I'm using right now? Maybe. Oh, it swings even slower. I don't know if I like that. But platinum ore, that's a first. Alright, so let's go. Oh, wow, platinum, diamonds. Actually, there is a club of ill repute near my house called Platinum Diamonds. Or there used to be. It actually got destroyed in a fire that was followed by a sinkhole. True story. Oh no, I may have just actually given away where I live. So, yay! Not quite crack housing. So let's see here. Are you all friendly or foes? I think you're friendly. You're not friendly. And you're level 6 on the surface, so I can deal with that. And what's the worst that happens if I die? I do want a faster moving weapon. I would love to get something that will actually cut a little faster. I've seen all these posts that people make of like, look, I got this super cool unique weapon. I don't have that luck yet, but we are going to go ahead and choppity-chop some trees. And this video is once again going to be about exploring the surface, which to me is kind of the most exciting portion of this game, the sort of virgin landscape. Now, according to the developer, these everything here is supposed to regrow, and maybe I should actually go the other way first, if only so that I can get some of these vines that are right here. Because I really want to make bandages. I only have 4, and if I'm going to be doing an extended travel, I need to get more than 4. But let's see here. I got a lot of unrefined wood, and keep in mind it's unrefined wood that you need for your travel. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's going to be mostly silver or otherwise down here. Wow, damn, another chest already. And it looks like we actually have a pretty substantial cave as well. So I'm definitely going to torch this and keep it for later. And for now, we're just going to axe these vines. I'm going to ask you a question. Har har. I am the funniest YouTuber not in this video. Okay. So we'll keep this here. It would be really convenient to have a base right near where I launch onto this area. Right where... I mean, this could be a really good pit that goes straight into there. Or straight into the bowels of the planet. That'd be really nice because the last 2 planets I've been on, I've had to just make do with going all the way across the damn world. So let's see here. Can I take you as well? No, you're just brush. Alright. So after we get some of these plant fibers, we're just going to go to the loom, make some fabrics, make some more bandages. Because bandages are really good in Starbound. You can make them super early in the game, and they keep you alive. So you don't have to sit and rest in a bed. Which is actually really important, because as nice as a bed is for kind of unique, or for kind of convenient healing, because it will heal you fully, without using resources, it's slow. So let's go down here, fabric. Make all the fabric we can. I know I don't need to do this, I can just enter in whatever the amount is. So 28 fabric. And how many bandages can I make? Let's make... How much is a bandage for? Yeah, let's make 14. Let's just blow all of our fabric. It's easy enough to get later. So 14 bandages, I'm at 18. Let's explore. Which I should be at a pretty good place right here just to start going and saying, what are you doing here? Now, we're probably not going to make it through the whole planet this video, but considering how much health these guys are taking away from me, I think that's making it all the way around is an aspirational goal at this point. And, oh wow, okay. So there is a horrifying looking enemy that is hostile. Fortunately, it is a charge enemy. So is this where in the Alpha Sector I'll be making my stand against the bad guys? And I'm calling the bad guys the penguin pirate ship that came to me before. Notice pixels are becoming, as I predicted, more plentiful. Just trying to keep my distance. That is one nice thing about the hammer and two-handed weapons. They have good range. But 50 pixels from a surface enemy is fantastic. So here we go. A little pit. Get some more pixels. Would like to see some more chests too, but we'll get there. Lots of trees. Always a nice start. I don't know if that's an active style volcano in the background, but so far we're getting some surface iron, which is good. I don't need a lot of iron, but you will be able to use your lower tier ores to create pixels a little bit later on. I'm almost at that point in the game, and in fact, Ty said, oh, that's interesting. You used to look for outcroppings like this to say, at least in Terraria, look, there is a floating island up above with stuff like this. So we're going to keep that in mind. This could be a good place to try and look for asteroids later. But TIY also said that he may make the changes so that the refinery is available earlier so you can start using pixels to convert ores earlier. So that would be really nice, especially from the standpoint of pixels are very hard to come by early, but once you get the refinery, your pixel production kind of speeds up. You just have to focus on getting some other ores here. So we're just going to keep playing the game here on the new planet of, are you going to be my friend? Yes, you are. Let's hear. You have 2 mouths. Yeah, it actually has 2 mouths. That is kind of cute. It has 2 mouths and it wants to be my friend, and now it's raining because we're in the forest here, so that means rain at night is not going to be delightful. And I really could be using my dash to do this exploration a lot faster. So I'm sorry if that's frustrating to some of you all, but I kind of like to take my time here too, not to mention if I had dashed further I could have killed myself. So yeah, we're getting to nighttime. This could get ugly, because nighttime monsters are probably going to be level 8 or 9, and they could totally wreck me. So let's see here, we're in a kind of precarious spot here, so there we go. Are you all hostile? Yes, you are. Level 8. I was right. Whoa, that's half my life bar. So we're dead. We are so dead. I don't mean we, I mean I'm dead. Maybe. Yeah, it could be dashing back. I do not like you, Sam I Am. I do not want your green eggs and body slam. Oh, I said something clever. Okay, so notice that I am getting the weather to affect me, but at least I was able to stand my ground a little bit. So we'll see if we can keep going here, how long we can survive, because this is, if anything, a game about survival. Are you hostile? You're not hostile! Give me a hug! Yay, so we have a few outcroppings like that, so I don't think it's anything special. Now I am curious here, first off, if, because this isn't a moon, if the size of the world is larger. I expect that it is. And remember, these guys take half your life. Oh my god. We're desperately running away. I just skipped a whole bunch of shit up there. I don't care. I don't even care. We're going to go back and look. And we're going to keep running. We're going to keep running away. Oh, I just fell into a pit. Which, fortunately, the pathing confused the crap out of him, so... Let's see here. Torch right here. Okay, so I just managed to save myself by sheer luck. I am the master of getting myself into these situations. Now can I get out of it? If I imagine if I try and wet noodle DPS him with... Okay, so I can time his jumps right. Just jump. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. More bandage, and this is why I have bandages. I could almost just get in a bed right now. But that would be the wuss's way out. We're going to take him on like a champ, because there's plenty of fibers to be had here. Okay, so try to knock him back. Kite him over here. He just jumped like a crazy animal. I don't even know what you call that. That one, that looks kind of like a fly, actually. There we go. So 2 health, that's all he had left. And notice how many bandages I've been eating through here. I kind of expect that. One of my first goals is going to be to get some silver gear. I can already create some with, I think even with the pixels that I have. So maybe I should value my life a little more, but another nice thing is that the death penalty is going to be reduced from 30% to 20%, and it could go down further. So, like I said, more changes. One thing that Ty's always been known for in development, and he's carrying it through with the production as well, with him and his team of programmers and everything, is that they listen to feedback, they listen to the community, like the, oh my god, do I really want to troll myself here? I don't think I do. I mean, I know it's a Let's Play video, and we're trying to be entertaining or exciting, so, you know what, screw it. I know I promised myself that I wouldn't do this, but let's see if I can troll myself, or if when I'm recording it's not going to kill me. So, glowing. Alright. So that's a good buff. Oh wait, that's what that cat means, because the last time that was the one that killed me when I was down here before. Now it's like I have a little light bulb, so we're going to keep that buff on, as now I am a very happy person here. This will be actually a great buff to have while mining. Oh, but be an even better buff to have when not getting killed by these guys. And once again, I could be using my dash a little better. So let's see here. Just doing the attack pattern recognition. When they start running their feet, that's when they're going to be jumping. And I lost my glowing buff. That's a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping to be for a little longer. Oh well. Back to Alan Wake style flashlight. That's not what you want in a pit. So we're just going to dash the hell over here. Large chest. Oh, weak beater. Oh wow, that is armor penetration 6, only 14 damage per swing. I'm gonna have to pay attention and see. That may be, with the extra armor penetration, that may be better. But it is a faster weapon. Let's try it. Because armor penetration is probably the most important stat on a weapon. It doesn't have nearly the reach of my hammer though, so. Are you hostile? You're definitely hostile. So, that's a lot of damage. And yeah, it's 13 damage, so it's not as much as I'm used to with the other one, but at least he's swinging faster. So as long as I don't trigger this other guy. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, at least on the bright side, I can hit things a little harder. Oh, but I'm taking terrible damage here. So anytime I feel like I'm in danger, I'm going to just need to bandage up, keep going. Keep on trucking. So yeah, armor penetration of 6 is good. I just want more damage. So yeah, those of you that are like, look, I found a chest with a legendary weapon. Look, I found a chest, and I think the description is literally crappy axe. So good for me. It is a axe made of poop. So here we go, back around the world. I don't even know where we are. No other signs of civilization at this point. If this is a virgin planet, that would be perfect for me to set my own establishment and say, haha, first it's mine. But I think most planets at least have somebody on it. So we may be speaking a little too soon. At least if anything, there are a lot of denizens who seem to want to kill me. So, what a friendly game Starbound is. Let's go to space and see who wants to kill us. It's kind of like, forget the name of the author, but the book Old Man's War. Where it's just like, we went into interstellar space and you are shooting dark plasma. That's not good. In fact, I should probably be using my bow and arrow against you. Oh, that's a bunch of fire. Okay, so wet noodle, bow and arrow. But I can outrange you, so there we go. Raw alien meat's important. Okay. It's actually... Please don't die when it's almost daylight. So let's see here. Charging enemies are much easier to deal with than ranged enemies. And my hammer could actually kill that guy right now, so... Bow time. No time. So let's see. Oh, maybe we can just dodge him. No, we're gonna get face pounded right here. Or we can cheese under the blocks. Maybe. Feel like I should bandage here. Alright. So this is a interesting, brave new world. Full of happy little critters that die. And so it's raining. Notice that I didn't really get the exposure penalties as much as I used to, but I've been flying through bandages. So I was wise to come here. And now we have our friendly two-mouthed dudes. We have Toucan Sam over there. I could farm these guys for more pixels. But I'd really like to see some kind of dungeon on the surface. Okay, so those toucans are scary. Okay, so I'm doing 35 damage to these guys. I think I am going to stick with this weapon. Because the faster swing makes killing some things a little easier. The longer reach is a little sad, but... Let me put it this way. I'm hoping to find a schematic that'll give me a better weapon than a crappy axe. Eventually. But is this a dungeon? No, it's just a very, very tall mountain. So we'll have to see. Maybe I'll find something, but like I said, I'm going to be a lot more aggressive searching planets for things like dungeons. Or things like items. Okay, so we don't want to go all the way down there. But yeah, a little bit of exploration. I'm really surprised that I have not died yet. Oh, wait. Wait. We have killer robots. Oh, okay, this is what do I think of that? Some indescribable horror. Okay, so we obviously have okay, they are firing missile. Oh my god. Why did I have to say anything about I didn't expect to die here? So let's see here. So, are you dead? You're dead. So what's this? Buzzy moving pictures? It is mine. It is mine, I say it is mine. Now what's this in the background? My god, it's full of nothing. Okay, what's in the chest? More diamonds, so pretty nice there. Some blue petals for blue dye. A flare, good for lighting up a dark cave before you dive into it. I was wondering when we'd find items like that. And then a stone pickaxe, which I don't really need. So I'm going to hold off on picking up that chest. I probably should put one in the whatchamathingy, which I know really helps with the description, but the 3D printer, just to see what it does here. We get some more fruits here, so I'm going to be... I'm actually... Am I right? I'm in a different area of trees here, so this is obviously a bigger planet. We have kind of a mini biome right here with some nice flower petal looking stuff. This is pretty cool. And I like saying that. I feel like I'm playing Super Mario 3D World right now, where it's like half of the videos that I do are like, this is so cool. No, we're not gonna go back to the beginning of the game and matter manipulate that. We'll just take toxic seed. Well, that's a friendly one here. Let's see what the description of those are, as I'm pretty sure that guy's itching to attack me. Toxic, but also top. Oh, Chucklefish, you're so funny. Okay, so that is a scary mouth, and I'm not going to say what I think of when I see that mouth, because the second part of the phrase is dentata, and the first one is my video getting flagged on YouTube. And this looks like an interesting chest. Whoa, toxic chest, storage container, toxic chair blueprint. Interesting, unlocks a toxic chair crafting schematic, so that is a to the victor go the spoils. Schematic, please. There we go. Learn to craft a new item. So I get a chair, apparently. How cool is that? So I just killed myself. And that's why you got to be careful with dashing. I was about to say, that's pretty cool. And then I died. So we're just going to respawn here. And I think that's as good of a point as any to end this video, where we have explored quite a bit into the world. And let's see. I do not think the schematic goes in the 3D printer. No, it doesn't. Pretty sure the schematic actually goes down here. But yeah, I'm going to call this an episode, and we're going to continue exploring the surface next time. And I think I actually need to make a, not a crafting table, but I think I actually need to make a furniture workbench of some type, but I'll get to that later. There's a cooking table, which is important. Wooden fence, which is important. Toxic chair. So I need toxic top and plant fiber. Otherwise, I'm pretty much already there. Chair that is made of vines. Those spikes look poisonous. Pretty good with my aesthetic right now. And a bone block as well. I can make a pretty bitchin' fortress with this stuff right there. That's right. I said bitchin'. I was born in the 80s. I can do that. So yeah, this is Way to Fail with Starbound, where we are going to shoot an arrow to the sun and say, this is a good video. Or at least I'd like to think this is a good video. But if you did think so as well, you're welcome to subscribe. I hope you enjoy what you're seeing here. Feel free to comment, +1, anything like that. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I love feedback that helps me improve my play, or just hearing from you all in general. It means a lot just to know that people are watching and enjoying this content, or at least have something to say about it. But that's it for now. We'll see you next time, as we're going to see just how big this planet really is. Take care.